Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another amazing video. Thank you so much for watching. On this video, I'm going to be talking about XEN, specifically under the optimism and base network. I've been just literally brainstorming left and right, and I still cannot believe that majority of you guys actually, I saw it on Twitter, minted some Zenturions for the very cheap price of like 30 to 75 cents, give or take. This was about 3 months. At least that's what I'm seeing some of you guys letting me know. By the way, go follow me on Twitter. It is CryptoAudiKing. The link's going to be down below in the description. I hope you guys had an amazing day. Let's continue to focus on XEN, mint, claim, stake, whatever you're doing, keep it up. The more because we trend on Twitter quite a few times, man, and we're doing an amazing job just XEN overall. The ERC20 token is almost going to cross on the 1334. It's going to be a super bullish cross, and I cannot wait for it. And of course, if the Ethereum XEN does good, then the rest of them will follow. But the main video part of this is going to be where to be at, the strategy that you are looking for the optimism base network XEN. And I have the one that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to start it today, not in the video just yet. I am waiting for the gas fee to drop down a little bit lower. So thankfully, you guys are freaking amazing whenever it comes to asking for advice. Some of you hit me in Twitter DMs as well as some comments on the Twitter post that I was putting on there. You were letting me know that wait until the weekend. The optimism fees are a lot cheaper. Right now, as you guys can see, like I barely have any optimism and base network XEN NFTs. I wish I could have done way more, but right now it costs about $5.20. Yesterday, I was just scattering, left and right, seeing how cheap it could get. I saw it as low as $4.15. So it does seem to be like very fluctuative as long as, depending on the congestion of the network, of course, right? So I'm going to be waiting until the weekend because I trust you guys. If you say at midnight, Saturdays, whenever it's the time to go, because some people are saying it's like $2.50 to $3, $3.50, usually around that range. I'm going to wait until then, but I still cannot believe some of you guys managed to get the mints in at 30 cents. I think I even saw some of you say 15 cents. That is insane. I totally regret not just going crazy with it, but I focused on Pulse Chain, and as of right now, it is paying me out about $45 per day at the current price of XEN, and hopefully it continues to just stay around that same price. So now I'm going to be focusing on optimism and base. I do think my strategy, this is mine, okay? If you want to copy me, that's perfectly fine. If you don't, then hey, so be it, all right? Those of you that haven't even done any optimism or base network and you want to start somewhere, this could probably be one of them videos in which it can help you out big time. The main VMU account, I would stay with 128. 100% stick with it. The category, of course, the collector and the class Zenturion. Term days. The more days you have on there, the longer period, which right now the max term days is 505 days, which is around September 10th of next year, 2025, which is crazy, man. Like, can you even believe that XEN's already been out this many years, and it's literally in a blink of an eye? So in a matter of no time, we can already see September 10th, 2025. It's going to cost $5. I'm running up right now if I was to mint. It's going to cost about $5. Then in next year, by the time I claim this, it could be $10, a 2x. It could be $50, a 10x. We don't know. That's the great part about XEN. If you wanted to go into the market and purchase XEN, that's perfectly fine. You can buy the token on Uniswap, but you gotta be very careful simply because of that price impact. Once you start buying a little bit over, the best is to just go on here and mint your tokens away, then maybe stake them, burn them for DXN, whatever, right? So my strategy is going to be, I'm going to start at 505 days. My goal is to go all the way down to 300 days in increments of 2. I hope you guys understood that. So I'm going to start at 505 days, mint it, right? And I'm just using this as an example as for easy math as well. I'm going to pay $5. Then Once I mint that 1, I will then change it to 503 days. That's going to pay another $5. And I will continue to do so, decreasing the amount in increments of 2 all the way down to day 300. Why am I going to do this? I literally did this exact strategy for Pulse Chain whenever it first came out, right? I literally did two days, increments of 2 days, and then once fees started getting like super cheap, like $1, under $1, that's where I kicked it into hyperdrive and started doing every day. I started doing 5 every day, and that went from like max days all the way down to like day 150 and stuff like that, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. I'm gonna start off with 2 days. If fees get like super dirt cheap again, then that's where I'm going to start all over again on 505 and do 5 every single day down to maybe like day 365 or something like that, right? Or maybe even day 300. It really would depend. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing. So doing the math right now, if you're wanting to know that, 505 minus, I'm going to go all the way down to day 300, which is 205 days, but I got to divide that by 2 because I'm doing increments, right? I'm going to round down and say 100 days each one. And if each Zen NFT is going to cost $5, this is an initial investment of around $500. Just to be safe, because of the transaction costs and everything, I'm going to round up and say $550. That way I can have more than enough for the fees. Luckily, it's Optimism and Base Network, which the Ethereum gas fees are super cheap. It's a lot cheaper, at least, than the Ethereum ERC20 tokens and swapping and bridging and all that. So I can confidently say about $550, give or take. And that's at the current price of $5 per mint. During the weekend, hopefully, it gets half of that price. So if it does drop down to give or take $3 or so per mint, then I can confidently say about $300, $300 to $350 is what I will need for my strategy to take effect. I might even push it if I have funds left over. Then I will probably drop it down from day 300 all the way down to day 250. It really will depend on how much I have left, whether I feel confident enough about it, or maybe I could just save the funds into another day for whenever it starts getting cheaper, maybe $1 per mint. I don't know. Hopefully, right? That's what I'm going to be doing. That way, I'll at a time period in the future, after 300 days, I will have every other day claiming some Zen under Optimism and Base Network, okay? This strategy is for both networks, for Optimism and Base. This is literally what I do with Pulse Chain, and it worked great, man. I'm very happy with it. For Ethereum Zen NFTs, I was doing literally every 5 days, and then I skipped to every 10 days, and my big VMU counts was monthlies. So now it's like, okay, but that's understandable because it's Ethereum. The gas fees are a lot more expensive. I had to diversify my portfolio, and that's what I do recommend you doing so as well. Let me know what your strategy is down below in the comment section. I'm really curious to know if you got in at the cheapest price of a 50 cents, maybe even less per Centurion. If you did, you are literally golden. You are paying 10 to 20 times less than what I'm going to be paying here maybe in the future of the weekend, right? So we'll see what happens. Click the like button, Zen community. Comment down below anything. It really does help the algorithm out. Join the Telegram chat down below. Don't forget to mint the pre-sale that's going on King. What is it? The King of Memes. That's what it is. Comb. I'll leave that link down below in the description as well. It's under Pulse Chain. So guys, thank you. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.